welcome to another episode of Set Up for Success. Thank you for all those who have liked my videos, given it a thumbs up, who have shared them, who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and who've put their comments beneath. Remember, all these things are easily done. You just click on the thumbs up, you share, and just give it to your friends and families, and you just place a comment below. All your comments are so valuable to me because they help me plan, prepare, and do my research for future videos. So please continue to place your comments. So today's episode is going to be about lessons that I've learned from my mum that have helped me in life. And what I'm going to ask from you is that you also share with me some of the lessons, the very valuable lessons that you've learned from your parents that have helped you in life. So, lesson 1, satisfy. My mum would always say that to us, satisfy. Whether she was sharing us out some food, whether she'd bought us something, whatever it was, satisfy. And I think that is a really useful thing for young people, for children to learn, is to be able to satisfy with what has been given to you. Whether it be clothing, whether it be whatever, money, satisfy. Because that links to contentment and also gratitude. And we know that gratitude opens the door for abundance. So teaching our children to satisfy, to be grateful, then we know we're helping them to experience and to open the door to more great things coming in their lives. So, in what areas do you think we need to teach our children to learn to satisfy? Well, I think in terms of children receiving things. Nowadays, children think they're entitled to a lot of things, and that could be partly due to parents. We're forever giving them things. Maybe in our childhood we didn't get a lot of things. I know I wasn't brought up on name brand items. I know a lot of children nowadays, they're dressed in name brand items from their head to their toe. And so, I mean, I'm not saying if you not to do this. That's entirely up to you. But while doing that, also teach your children how to be able to make the money to buy these things. If you set them up in a lifestyle of extravagance, they also need to know how to make that amount of money to keep themselves in the lifestyle that they've been accustomed to. I mean, you see on the news, I saw the news recently, some children stealing another child, knocking a child off their bike to steal it. They weren't satisfied. They weren't content with what they had in their life, so they felt they needed to take something that belonged to someone else. Children need to be able to be content with whatever it is that they have, whether it be big, whether it be small, whether it be expensive, whether it be cheap. Satisfy. Be content. You might see other children with the latest gadgets, latest iPhones, or I don't know, Samsung phones, and yours might just be a simple phone. Again, you need to tell your children, this phone that I've given you is sufficient for you at this time. It's got exactly what you need. You're able to call me, you're able to text me. That's it. You don't need anything else. And help your child see the reason behind your actions, that you're not depriving them, but you are just helping them to be content, to be safe. Sometimes it's not even safe having these really expensive phones because other people prey on you. Other people may target you to steal things from you. Again, that's not your child's fault that there are people in the world who want to steal. But I'm just saying, you set them up. You set them up to be safe, and you set them up for success by explaining to them your reasons behind your purchases. If it's a matter of you haven't got any more money, again, explain to them you've got to satisfy with this particular brand of trainers because this is all I have at the moment. Children like to copy and to do everything other people are doing. So it's important to teach them to be their own person, to be confident in whatever it is that you bought them, whatever it is that they're wearing, that they don't all have to be in the same trainers, the same tracksuit, carrying the same bag, wearing the same shoes. No, be your own person, be confident in how you look, be confident in what you have, be content, satisfy, and that will keep you away from things such as greed, such as theft, such as envy and jealousy, because what you have, you're satisfied with it, you're content, and you are grateful. Number 2, the second thing that my mum taught me was that things are in the shop for everyone. They're not just placed in the shop just for me. You know, I might go somewhere and I say, Mummy, at that particular place, there were about 3 other girls wearing the same dress as me, or about 5 other girls wearing the same blouse as me. My mum would say, things are in the shop for everyone. Basically, she was just keeping me grounded. She was keeping me humble. She was helping me to see, at the end of the day, don't go around being a big head expecting you're the only one going to be walking down the road in this particular item. If you want bespoke clothes that are made just for you, then you're going to have to wait until you're old enough to purchase those things yourself. But for now, you're going to get things that's off the rack, and 100 other people may turn up at the event wearing the same thing. Just deal with it. And that was my mum's way of keeping me humble, keeping me grounded, and just stopping me from being a big head, basically, in life. And the final lesson learned from my mum is to give, and give. My mum was forever and is still forever giving. Sometimes it's irritating the way my mum gives. She would give anything she has and everything she has. She buys a whole lot of stuff. Oh my goodness, Christmas time is the worst time because you'll be there wrapping for hours on end. Wrap this for sister so-and-so. Wrap that for sister so-and-so. Wrap this for sister so-and-so. Wrap this for brother so-and-so. She just gives and she gives and she gives, and she is so blessed to give. She's so blessed because of her giving. And I think that's an excellent trait to pass down to your children, learning to be a giver. And you're not giving to people who have, so you're indirectly expecting something in return. You're giving to people who don't have. You're giving to people who are not expecting it. You're giving to people out of the love and the kindness of your heart. You're being selfless in your giving. And that, it brings amazing and tremendous blessings into your life. My mum will never be without, because she's always giving, and she gives to people in need. She gives to everyone. She makes everyone feel included in her giving. So these are 3 amazing life lessons that I've learned from my mum, and I'd love for you to share with me some life lessons that you've learned from your mum, your dad, your grandma, your granddad, that have really impacted your life, really made a difference and set you up for success. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you next week.